What's going on, YouTube? It's not going to be a normal video, normal intro or anything, because I'm very unfortunate. I'm very sad, and disappointed by this news, if it's true. As you guys know, Chip Zdarsky's Batman run, Chip Zdarsky and Jorge Jimenez, their Batman run has been fantastic. I don't really care about any differing opinion because I'm just going to be honest. I have certain criticisms for his run. Like, for instance, the Dark Prisons arc, I do feel like that was too rushed. I feel like it was short. It was a great arc, great story, but it definitely could have used another issue, maybe even two, to, you know, flesh out that story and build it up a bit more. It would have been cool to see Superman in it. So I'm not like a Chip Zdarsky shield. Like I'm not just like why I'm a stan, even though that word's cringe, but like, I'm not just gonna like not critique anything. However, overall, this Batman run has been phenomenal. Most people's criticism for this run hold zero merit, okay? Zero merit. They'll say, yeah, well, Batman doesn't have money, so that makes the series bad. Or, wow, there's this OP Batman robot, that makes it bad. Once again, didn't read the book, don't know the story, don't understand the story, just seeing a cover and literally judging a book by its cover. But anyway, I'm about to pull it up right here. Bleeding Cool reported, it's a scoop, it's not confirmed, but Jim Lee and Jeff Loeb are returning to ongoing Batman comic in 2025 with a question mark. Keep that in mind. And some of this does hold a little bit of merit because, as you guys know, originally Chip Zdarsky's new arc, The Dying City, it was gonna be bi-weekly. It was going to release, 2 times a month, but then they changed it to monthly. And I remember seeing that. I was like, okay, that's really weird. And he reported on Substack that it's not his fault. It's not the creative team's fault. It's just the higher ups at DC. I don't know. So like when that first happened, I thought that was fishy. I thought that was sketchy. Like, well, what are they doing? What is Editorial doing? And apparently what they might be doing, nostalgia baiting. That's what they're doing. That's what this is. I mean, you're bringing back, no offense to Jeff Loeb, no offense to Jim Lee, but is this anything more than nostalgia bait? I mean, like, you already have a great young creative team. Not that like Chip Zdarsky's like super young, but like in his comic career, he's really, really young. I mean, dude is like, he's been making comics for like a little over a decade. Like he's very, very young in comics. And obviously Jorge's like super. Like he's a pretty young dude. He's very young in comics. You have this fire creative team that real comic book fans. I'm not talking about the people who pirate. I'm not talking about the people who stay on a subreddit all day. I'm talking about real fans who are actually at comic shops, have been enjoying this series, have been loving it. May critique certain things, but overall they think it's a great story. And we're just gonna end that to nostalgia bait. And I just think that's really dumb. I'm about to read this earlier today. I mentioned that the current Batman comic book by Chip Zdarsky was meant to be released every 2 weeks. Then it wasn't. Like I just said, it's been pushed out to every month again, which is just very horrible. Like, that's really, I don't know why you would do that to a writer. Like, I feel like you should have your stuff more organized, especially with this new big DC initiative all in. Like, you think that things will be organized. These conversations should have been had months ago. You should have been telling Chip, Jorge, because like it's so stupid because like Jorge could have done the entire art for the entire arc if you're going to release it monthly. So it's just bad business practices, just disingenuous practices. Honestly, and I'm not just saying that because I'm a big fan of Chip Zdarsky. It's just bad practices because Jorge could have done the entire arc, but now we only get 2 issues of them because you changed everything. The Batman Hush team of Jim Lee and Jeff Loeb are returning to the ongoing Batman comic book next year in March or April 2025. They were originally expected to return in November or December, hence the increased schedule for Chip's run to get it out of the door, which is once again disingenuous and just really weird to treat a talented creator like that. Then schedule change again. I understand that Jim Lee has been drawing comic books since the spring and a number of issues have already been completed. Okay, cool. But clearly DC Comics would now like to get a few more under the belt so we don't get problems that plagued Jim Lee's comics in the past, I guess with hitting deadlines, especially considering his duties as chief creative officer, publisher, and president of DC Comics. Okay, cool. So I guess they just want to get they're trying to get more books, done already. what is this, bro? Whether this gets a new Batman issue 1 or not, I don't know. My gut instinct says yes. Oh, so Batman might get a whole new renumbering. Like why? Who asked for this? Like, I don't understand. What are y'all trying to do? Are y'all trying to get like the dudes in their, like, no offense, the dudes in their 70s to come back? Like, I don't get why. Like, why can't I guess Batman. I just wish, why couldn't you just let Chip finish like his vision? Like what? I just don't understand. And Jeff Loeb, I just made a video kind of talking about Jeff Loeb a little bit in my video about Hush. Jeff Loeb isn't a bad writer, but like, I've read Batman Hush and it's not like a top tier story. Like, it's a decent story. It's a good story. But like, if Jim Lee didn't do the art on it, then it would not be as, popular as it is. I just don't get why do this. Like, Chip Zdarsky was doing a fantastic job. This first issue of his new arc was great. Like, why do this, man? Just why? And it's so dumb because, like, it's one thing to remove Chip Zdarsky, but you're also not bringing back Jorge either. It's just so it's hard to look at this as a genuine change. Like, it's hard to look at this like, DC, we really want to tell great story. It's just like, nah, let's just give him a nice little nostalgia bait. Jeff Loeb, the team behind Batman Hush is coming back, guys. Come buy it. Like, when Chip Zdarsky and Jorge wrote Batman, like, it felt like a genuine change, like a genuine tone shift. Like, it didn't feel like they were just trying to get cash grab. It's like, okay, we're gonna bring back Jorge. He did great work for the James Tynion's run, which I've been reading. I've read through almost all of his run, and I really enjoy. We're gonna bring back Jorge, and we're gonna add a new writer who hasn't gotten a chance, which he's written Batman, like Urban Legends, and Batman Denied, which, both he did phenomenal job on. But, we're going to break him, let him put his spin on the character. He did that. And once again, I don't care what pirators and subreddits say. His run was great. It sold great. He did a bunch of great stuff, bunch of memorable stuff. And now we're going to end that for nostalgia bait. It's just not good, man. It sucks to see his run end. But to be fair, we did know like it was going to come eventually, but I expected like they'd give him at least to like the end of 2025. Like maybe he'll write till like, I don't know, at least like give us till the summer, but no. And I was also hoping like if they were going to replace him and Jorge, at least give us like an actual, not that this is a good creative team, but like give, I don't know, something more genuine, something that has more heart in it. Not, hey, the team of Batman Hush is coming back, guys. Like, come buy it. It might be a collectible because a lot of those Batman Hush single. Oh, I heard something outside. A lot of those Batman Hush single issues, those issues are worth a lot. I have a couple in my collection myself. Yeah, guys, you might want to buy this. Who knows? Just like Batman 608, 609, just like those are worth a lot. Maybe this would be too. Like, I don't know. It's just hard to see it as a genuine change. Jim Lee is a phenomenal artist. Jeff Loeb, he's done some pretty decent stuff, but it breaks my heart, man. But like, I'm a fan. I love these characters, don't get me wrong, but I'm really a fan of the creators first, kind of. It's kind of like I never really was like a big fan of the Cleveland Cavaliers. I was a fan of LeBron James. Wherever LeBron went, whether he was on the Heat, the Lakers, Cavaliers, I'm following LeBron, okay? So that's kind of how I am like with Chip and Jorge. So, I guess me and Chip actually talked about it in an interview, like about him writing Superman. So, I mean, you know what they say, when one door closes, another one opens. So maybe they could, and notice, both of them are off the title. Both Chip and Jorge are off the title. So, like, it's not like Jorge, they kept Jorge and they removed Chip, or they removed Chip and they kept Jorge. So, maybe we could see them work on Superman now or something. I don't know. I really hope so, because I want to see more Chip Zdarsky content, 100%. And this is I definitely can't wait to see the next character that he does. And bro, it's crazy because I just made a community post about it, about characters that I would like to see Chip do. Black Panther, Punisher, Deadpool would be great. Deadpool's on the bottom of the list though, because like I want to see, like, because I know like I would rather Punisher or Black Panther or Superman. But anyway, how do you guys feel about this? Do you think that's cool? Do you think are you happy? There's nothing wrong with being hype about it. Like, I mean, I'm gonna buy these issues 100%. Jim Lee and Jeff Loeb being back, or do you think that's kind of just a nostalgia bait? You think that Chip Zdarsky's story should have kept going, or if you think that it's just like very bad editorial, like they treated him kind of bad by not giving him a heads up that, hey, well, we're gonna just change it to monthly. Instead, they just waited like a week before the All-In Initiative. I don't know. I've said my piece. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and I think this is stupid.